Mike, here's that Carmel bronze Outback we've been talking about. I wanted to go over the features with you really quick, and I thought this would be a great way to do it. So with the premium package, you get the fog light here, alloy wheel. So you can see here the window tint, roof rack, and I'll swing around the back. This one has some great kind of, at the time that this car was originally brand new, these would have been add-ons, but they're nice to have, which is that rear cargo cover, the original mats, as well as this rear cargo tray. It just helps keep, you know, the rear of the vehicle looking great. If you had to sleep in here, like we discussed, you can fold down the rear seats, and you saw how that worked. Right here, you just got that hip lever. It'll lay them flat. These seats also recline, and the Outback's also one of the safest cars on the road, and a big part of that for its side impact is this little notch allows a bolt that comes through the center of the passenger door. It comes from this corner down to the bottom into this, for lack of a better term, we'll call it an eye bolt. Well, that locks directly into the frame of the car, just giving it excellent stability. Features, of course, you get the keyless entry, power windows, power locks, power heated driver's seat. This one moves it back and forth and up and down. This is, of course, your adjustment for your back, and then the all-important lumbar support. If you take a long trip, that makes a huge difference. If you swing around here, of course, you have your power mirror, adjustment to the brightness of the display, electronic parking brake, and what's called hill assist. So if you have this car on a hill, and the hill would make the car roll backwards when you let off the brake to put on the gas, this car won't do that. It'll keep you from rolling backwards in that instance. And then this car has all-wheel drive, but you can turn the traction control, and I can cover why you might want to do that when you're here. On the steering wheel, to give you a good look here, you get all the Bluetooth capability. So with your phone paired, you can say things like call home, call work, and it'll do those things for you. And you can also, of course, receive a phone call. Cruise control, this little button right here, if you felt like shifting rather than using the automatic, you can do that. Of course, here you've got your wiper and rear wiper settings. On this side, a little bit harder to see, automatic headlights, you can just set that, and you never have to worry about turning your headlights on or off again. Of course, here you have the instrument cluster. A couple different really cool features here. It's hard to see. We'll have to go over that later. We have a trip computer up here. It tells you the exterior temperature, your miles till empty. It'll tell you your miles per gallon, as well as a clock. AM, FM, CD with auxiliary port, and that's in the center console here, so you can control an Apple device and or an Android, listen to MP3s. Of course, down here, this uses that CVT transmission. If you just come down here, you just put it in D, point it where you want to go and drive. If we switch it over here to M, this is where you'd use those paddle shifters that are on the steering wheel to shift it like you would a manual transmission. Down here a little bit farther, you pick up the heated seats. And in this car, it's not just heated seats. It's heated seats, windshield wiper deicer, as well as heated side view mirrors. And that's called the all-weather package. And then, of course, you just get your map lights and things you'd be used to in most cars. That's going to be a good breakdown of the features for you. And then I had something else to show you here, too. I want to talk to you about that inspection. In the glove box is a list of everything that the technician had to check, and it's very extensive. And again, when you come in, you can look at this. But Don Gates, the mechanic for this, he signs it because if there were ever any issues, it kind of goes to his record. But he's gone through and inspected everything, and it looked great. And then warranty-wise, I've got this written for you as well. But this book breaks down everything that is covered. So when you see here powertrain, the engine, the all-wheel drive, transmission, some rental car coverage, and then if you buy the wrap protection, which will move the what we talked about, it'll cover cooling and fuel, steering, front suspension, air conditioning, electrical, brakes, all those things clear out to 100,000 miles. I mean, it really is unbelievable and a great way to go. And it looks like that is about, I want to say around $1,000. So Sticker price on this car would have been $26,650. You know, we discount that car here at Larry Miller, you know, because most of our customers don't like the negotiation process. So we have it $25,975. When you asked about fees, you'll see them here. You know, dealer doc fee, registration, all those things. And then this last one, options, $1,095. That $1,095 is the wrap protection. So that's where you're talking about getting the 100,000 miles worth of coverage on things like, hey, my power mirrors, or window, or air conditioning. That's what that $1,095 covers. So you could write a check for $29,170, and that would be the whole thing. So if you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me, 208-995-9756. Thank you.